Hello and welcome, it's Ruth here at artfulstampin.co.uk. Welcome to another one of my YouTube videos and tutorials. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different and something that you will have to do a little bit of preparation for. It's not one of those things that you can, well, you could immediately start stamping if you have a good sense of how to draw an alphabet, but if you don't, then I do recommend that you go ahead and do this. So I'll quickly explain what you have to do. And what I recommend you do is you go to your computer, so you will need a computer, and you go to a word processing program, and this is just the font Times New Roman. It's the bog standard font that comes up unless it's Arial, you know, that's the other bog standard font that tends to come up. So this is Arial, and this is at something like 650 enlarged to, so you know where you put the size of font you want? This is very big, very, very big, and so you can make it whatever size you want. It can even go bigger. I actually started off having them like that size, but I thought, no, that was a bit too much. So I reduced them a little bit. So this might even be 550 or 600 to get roughly 2 per sheet. And then you choose the option to have it outlined, not so it's not filled in. So you're not wasting loads of ink printing out huge letters. You can just get the outline printed out. So that's quite nifty to do, quite easy to do. Then you need a plain old, you know, that really complicated tool that everyone's got, a pencil, one of them. So then you need a pencil, and what you do is you then do, I'm guessing most people did this at school at some point, you then go over the lines with your pencil. So you've got a pencil marks across the back there. And then you decide where you're going to put it on your cardstock. So I've already pre-cut my card to 8 by 8 inches because I figured that if this works, if this turns out well, then I might want to frame it, or I might want to give it to somebody to frame. So I've gone ahead and cut this at a size that I think is usable. So 8 by 8, and that's what I'm going to be stamping in. So how about that, guys? Right, I'm going to say a quick hello to everybody who's on the live. Welcome everybody. Welcome if it's your first time on my channel as well. Please remember to click that subscribe button and hit that like thumbs up, just to say, yep, Ruth, you're doing a grand job. If you think I'm not doing a great job, then please let me know and I will try and improve. But in the meantime, hello Kathleen. Oh, lovely to see you, Kathleen. Barbie, Denise, Esther, Christine, Gina, the other Denise, Janice, Janet, Connie, Christine, Subo, Helen, and yeah, that's it so far. So hello everybody, and if it's your first time on the live, please do say hello. We love welcoming new folks to my channel. It's always great to see you. Hi Carol Alanis, hello, are you new to my channel? I don't recognize your name, although there are plenty of names that I do see most of the time. Right, so if you're worried that this is going to shift around a little bit, grab yourself some washi tape and just stick down your piece of paper so it doesn't move around. So just need a little mincy wincy bit. This washi tape I've had for so long and it feels like I'm never going to use it up, but I can see I am getting to that point where it is starting to get used up. But I think I'm going to miss it. I quite like the green dotty. It's quite cute. But there we go. Right, so very carefully. Hey, I could use a ruler for this. I think I will use a ruler for the straight lines. I'm going to pop my ruler up to the straight line. I mean, it gets curved there, but I'm thinking while it's straight, it's easier to follow with my ruler. I'm just going to do it with my ruler. So I'm just doing that. Then for the slightly curved areas, I'm just going to follow that line with my pencil. And I am going to be turning it so it's easier for me to use. It's always worth turning the paper so it's in a position that's easy to use. Do that. Follow the line down. Ooh, follow the line down. I mean, I'm not too worried about getting it perfect. It's just to help me stamp within the lines later. So I'm just going to do that. And I'm realising I probably don't need to be pushing as hard as I'm pushing actually, because it's just about getting the pencil transfer underneath. So who remembers doing this at school? You know, whenever you needed to trace a picture, you know, you'd sit there with a tracing paper and trace it, and then you'd go over the back of it with your pencil, and then you'd carefully, you know, draw your picture, and then you thought it was magic because you'd, like, you know, replicated another picture. I'm so grateful we have stamps now. The stamps will do it for us. Yeah, we don't necessarily always have to do that now, do we, to replicate something. Okay, so I'm just very carefully just going around there. Going around there like that. And popping that there. Have I missed any out? Oh, yeah, that bit there. Let's just check. Oh, yes, it's worked. Let's have a look. Ah, you usually catch the replay, Carol. Well, it's very nice to have you here. Yes, and my favourite picture was used time and time. Oh, right, there we go. Isn't it great? You know, some of the most simple techniques, they just work, don't they? Don't knock them. They do work. Right, so I have grabbed a few floral stamp... Oops. Ooh, dropping things. A few floral stamp sets here. And butterflies. I've tried to choose things that aren't too big and that I know are going to fit into this these areas here. And I have also grabbed out the in colours that are going to be retiring, just to remind you that if you love them, then you do need to go and purchase these, because they are going to be going away very, 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 very soon. We're actually getting the retirement list tomorrow night, and so these are definitely going to be on it. We know that these only last for 2 years. So what I thought would be fun was I'm going to veto that I may use these colours or I may not. We'll see. But I'm going to let you choose numbers between 1 and 40. And I've got on my carousel, I've got all my colours on there in colour families. And if you give me, I don't know, 5 numbers between 1 and 40, I will pick out the colours that get shouted out, and I will use them in conjunction with these ones and see what happens. Let's go very random. Let's see if random works. But I do reserve the right to not use every single colour. Okay, so I'm just going to drop that down. Let's have a look. 13, 18. Hi, Christiane Craig. Yay, you got me live. Thank you. Oh, Kim's gone for all 5 numbers. Okay, Kim, I'm just going to choose the first one for now. 3, 5, 8, 1, 2. Right, okay, we'll go with that for now. And we'll go and see what they are. So I'm not going to spin my thing. I'm just going to pick out 1, 2, 3, and 5. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I'm going to, so the next one is 13. So that's, so Highland Heather's number 10, 11, 12, 13, soft suede, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, basic grey. Right, there we go. Okay, so, oh, those are lush. Oh my goodness, those are gorgeous. And then I may pull in one of these. I'll see how we go. Might pull in one of these, but I'm quite happy with those. Well done, everybody. Good team effort. Marvellous. Right, so I've not actually done this before. It is something I have thought about, gosh, for a very, very long time. and not ever quite got round to doing it. I've just realised the lighting, I've got a shadow from my camera there. Is that a bit better? I'm hoping that's a bit better for you. Right, this stamp set I'm going to use, and this one, because I've got a feeling we are going to be saying goodbye to these tomorrow. So I'm just trying to get ahead of the game and, you know, encourage you that if you do like this stamp set, it might be one that you want to purchase. Actually, I'm going to use a slightly larger one. Hi, Gina. Hi, Barbie. Oh, sorry, I said hello to Barbie already. April. Hello, April. And Christine Morgan. Lovely to see you. Right. So, now, let's see if there's a way of inking this up so we get the green on there as well. So I'm just going to ink up the flower. Ooh, could possibly add that flower there as well. And get my brushes. And now I don't know if the brushes are going to work better than that's pinky, than a sponge. I might just have to grab the sponges. Hi Nancy, lovely to see you. Right, let's see if this picks it up or not. So I'm just going to grab a bit of the green off there and see if it can be added there. I think I'm going to scrap that, stamp it on a piece of scrap just to see if it works or not. Just about there. Okay. You know what, I think I'm just going to make my life a bit easier and just do it all in one colour and then go back in there with something else. Ooh, mosquito, I think, or bug or something. Right, let's see what happens. So I'm going to be quite careful to make sure I don't stamp too far outside my lines. You got those brushes as well. Okay. So my plan is to basically work my way through the alphabet. So I've already printed out A, B, C, D. We'll see how far we get tonight. And every so often I will just come on here and do another few alphabet. I thought that would just make a really fabulous project. And then I'll do a playlist with them all in. And to be honest, once I get to Z, I may even then incorporate letters that are, what's the name of letters that are like together in, say, like French or German or whatever, where it's like the A and the E are together? What's that called? There's a word for it. This is Grapefruit Grove. Is Martina on? She'll probably be able to tell me. Any teachers of languages out there who can tell me what that is? So I could, yeah, start doing those. And then, because some of these stamps will probably be retired by the time I get to Z, I'll just start again. I just thought, yeah, start again. Why not, hey? Diphthong. Thank you, Kathleen. Oh, awesome. Thanks. Oh, look at that. Isn't that cute? That just works so well. Right. Let's see if we can have that one stretch out to there. Ooh. That works, doesn't it? Okay, I'm wondering if I've got some slightly larger images here that maybe we can just about fit something into that corner. So let's see if that will. Oh, yes. See? Oh, I love it when a plan comes together. Right, we'll do that one in Grapefruit Grove. There we go. Now, I wonder if I can that will fit just in there. Ish. Oh, never mind. Went over that a little bit. You know what? I'm just going to pull you guys out a bit and then zoom in, because I feel like I'm going to bash my head against the phone. There we go. Is that okay? Right, so let's carry on with this little one here and fill in the rest of this section. Can you see the pencil marks? Hope you guys can see that. Wonder if I can fit in a flower there or not. Oh, I can definitely fit a flower up there. Hello, Michelle. It's perennial birthday so far. So far. Yeah, I might use some other little stamps in a second, but so far, perennial birthday. Oh, we could have that coming, stretching out like that across there. Oh, I moved it. Oh, poo. I jiggled. Never mind, you can't see it from up there, can you? Oh, well, this is just my first one. And this is just to say, I have moments where I do things for the first time too. Like on Artful Stampin' Space, which is my Facebook page, Facebook group, if anyone would like to join it, or even comments that I sometimes get on here, people go, oh, I've not tried one of these yet, and it's like the most scariest thing in the world. And I know you think it might be scary, but it isn't. Honestly, it's just a piece of paper, and like if I really didn't like that, I can just turn this over and start again. It's not a problem. So yeah, just go for it. All of you out there who've been watching me for weeks, days, weeks, months, whatever, please just have a go, because it's been really lovely to see. So if you're a Stampin' Up demonstrator, there's various groups that you can join that are for demonstrators, and it's been really nice to see people sharing things that they've made after watching one of my videos. So Jenny McCormack, I don't know if she's watching right now. If you want to follow her, she's recently been doing some lovely one sheet wonders. Also Janice has been doing them as well. Esther's been doing them, and so it's really lovely to see, you know, all the different variations of patterns and pieces of work that you guys are coming out with using Stampin' Up product. It's just wonderful, and I just want you guys, you know, particularly my customers who have these stamps, get them off your shelf and get stamping. Just get stamping. That's all it is. You know, you've purchased them, they're your stamps, use them. Anyway, enough. I'm going to stop now. Learn, grow, start and learn. Yep. Hi, Deborah. Oh, Christiane, you in Belgium, you have a sour. Yeah, in France, don't they have a sour as well, sister? Yes, even Kay did it. Bless her. See, Kay was scared of these for ages, and she's done one. Right, so I'm just trying to fill in different places with this lovely, one of my favourite stamps, as some of you know, if you've been watching me for a little while. And it's just so pretty. And I'm doing the stamping off, second generation stamping technique, which is where you stamp and then stamp again. So you get a lighter version, which is such a fabulous technique. Right, what do you think of that, guys? Oh, the paper pumpkins are loaded with small stamps. Light bulb! Wonderful. I've been sending hugs cards from my One Sheet Wonders to send to everyone on my Christmas list. Fabulous, Melanie. That's awesome. Okay, so you could, if you wanted the definition of the letter to be really crisp and clear, go in with a pen or something and do some added things. The other thing you could do is perhaps with a pen, maybe do some lines. I'm not sure. I'm very tempted just to erase the pencil marks and just see what it looks like, and then we'll have another play with B. Okay? Peg stamps. Peg stamps would be perfect for this, Deborah. I have some contraband peg stamps. They were one of the first stamps that I really started to experiment with this type of stamping with many years ago. Oh my goodness, my peg stamps are at least 10 years old. They predate my Stampin' Up days. I'm just brushing this stuff onto oh, I've got an apron on, everybody. Who wants to see my apron? I bought this ages ago and it makes me so happy. Look at this. This is my apron. I went through a phase of just wearing it with trousers because I loved it so much. So it kind of looked like a skirt from the front, but it's actually an apron. Look. Look. Look, 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 look. So we've got Coastal Cabana, Pumpkin Pie, Daffodil Delight, and Granny Apple Green. Look at that. And we've got scrolls and flowers. You see, this is what, I get my inspiration from. Yeah, I've got my apron on today. I was doing some baking earlier. There we go. Right. Sorry, I do diverge sometimes, for those of you who are recent viewers of me. I do get distracted. I'm so sorry. I need to concentrate more on my... There we go. I am so pleased how this turned out. I cannot tell you. Because even though I've not strictly kept to the lines, oh my goodness, your eyes fill in the gaps, don't they? You don't need to have a solid colour. Oh, that would make a great one-sheet wonder. What, just the pattern? Oh, my apron. You are just cooking on all burners. Yes, Deborah, we say cooking on gas. We're cooking on gas. I had a downline that used to say that all the time. Oh my goodness, she's so funny. Right, cooking on gas. And she had I can't remember what her accent was. Cooking on gas. Oh, she's from the north. Up Tyneside way. And she had a certain way of saying it. It's fantastic. Right, let's do number B. Does anyone else say that? Number B. The letter B. I know. I was thinking, Esther, baby presents. If someone has a baby and you don't know what to get them, stamp them one of these. All over Etsy now. Every so often I come out with these ideas and think, oh, I should sell these on Etsy. I don't have the time. So if anyone else wants to buy the stamps off me and do it, you're more than welcome to. However, remember, if you are selling anything with Stampin' Up product, please, you follow the Angel policy and you need to buy a stamp that says copyright Stampin' Up. All right, so Stampin' Up are quite happy for you to make things to sell, but you do need to adhere to their Angel policy. Okay. We're cooking on gas. That's how she used to say it. Cooking on gas. Right. This is the bit where you do have to concentrate for a little bit. So this is where I go a bit quiet. Right. Ooh, focus. And there are no other. Oh, there's a couple of straight lines. You itching to come on the live? Did I keep you waiting? Yes, just a little bit, Esther. I nearly sent you a message to say, if I super chat you, will you come off now? But then I thought it was a bit too rude, so I didn't. I thought I'd wait it out. You clearly were cooking on gas tonight, girl. All those cards you were making. So who was on Esther's live earlier? Right, sorry about this, guys. This is the bit that you just have to spend a little bit of time focusing on. Talk amongst yourselves. Share your favourite recipes. Share your favourite TV programmes. I've just finished watching on Netflix, Vicar of Dibley. Oh my goodness. And I said to my husband the other night, my favourite episode is still my favourite episode. And he said, stop the press, contact the local paper. Because it's such, in any local towns at the moment, or anywhere really, it's like slow news week. It's all about Corona. Oh, did I just say that word? So their poor newspapers are desperate for storylines. So my husband was like, right, you better write into them and let them know that your favourite episode on the Vicar of Dibley is still the favourite episode. Yes, you were Esther's she was on a roll, was she, Deborah? That's all right. She was killing it. Okay. I could have super chatted anyway. Yeah, it might have just encouraged you to keep going. Right, B. Let's use some different stamps. So I've just used perennial. Let's pop that away. Although I could probably do the whole A to Z in this stamp set because it is so the shape of it, the variation of different sized flowers. You've got a couple of really good happy birthdays in there, really good size. And you've got dots. I didn't use the dots. Oh my goodness. Might have to grab those out in a second. Let's go for this beautiful bouquet because I know I've got a feeling. I got a feeling about the stamp set. I think you're going. We'll know this time tomorrow. It'll all be over. So tomorrow evening, guys, we're, as demonstrators, going to know what the retirement list is. So I am planning at some point, if I don't, well, I might do it late Wednesday night. I might be able to do it late Wednesday night. I was planning to come on and do a catalogue walkthrough. Now, be warned, this usually takes about an hour to do. So if you do want to join me for the catalogue walkthrough, I highly recommend that you have a cup of tea and a biscuit, or 2 or 3, and maybe an extra, I don't know, teapot of hot water to have a second cup of tea, and a pen and your catalogue. Okay, because what I do is I go through the whole catalogue and I mark off what's going so that it's very clear for you. Okay, so let's have a think. Actually, I don't think I want to use that one. I'm just going to use that one and that one. And I've got this little bud thing. Oh, chocolate cake, yes. Oh, actually, I baked a humongous chocolate cake today. A tray bake. I virtually doubled up a recipe that I had. It's huge. So I thought if I'm going to bake, I might as well bake. You know, do loads. Oh, there's a funny little one I haven't used for a while. Right, I might use that. Now I've lost the leaf out of this set, unfortunately, but I'm sure I've got leaves from other sets that I can use. Oh yes, I've got some lovely leaves in this one, perfectly framed. Right, let's get stamping. Okay, so because I only used a couple, I only used the peach and the green, didn't I, from your suggestions. I think I'm just going to stick with the colours that you guys chose me earlier. So let's have a look. Pool Party. I wonder if Pool Party and Blueberry Bushel would look good together. Maybe that's a bit too dark. I know what, I'm going to go Blueberry Bushel and Basic Grey for the bigger flowers, and then fill in with the others. Please don't clash with the new series of the Great British Sewing Bee. Well, you can catch me on replay, or even better, you can catch the Sewing Bee on replay. What time's it on, Subo? Hi Anne, lovely to see you. Oh my goodness, I'm still in love with this colour. I am going to struggle to say goodbye. I really am. I've tried to become more pragmatic about saying goodbye to certain colours, or colours in general, over the years, but this one's going to be hard. Oh, that's okay, Monica. You've only missed the letter A. Okay. Right, let's pop some of these in. Okay, so I am... Ooh, didn't clean my stamp from before. There we go. You're going to miss Peacock. Oh, that's not till next year. We're all right. We've got new ones coming before then, Esther. My Basic Grey is taking on a little pinky hue. I wonder if I didn't clean a stamp last time I used it. Yeah, Deborah, they do. So, for example, Pool Party, Blushing Bride, Blackberry Bliss, Mossy Meadow. They were all colours that were in colours a few years ago. Oh, Poppy Parade. Yeah, those were all colours that were in colours a few years ago that they brought into more permanent status. But even permanent status isn't permanent because every so often they do a colour refresh, which is quite exciting. So I've just realised I'm not doing much stamping off, but I think that's because I need the outline to be quite bold. So I'm kind of focused on that at the moment. Yeah, flat. No, it wasn't even 2 months, Christine. It kind of like, it went one night and it was back the next day. Yeah. Super, like that weave look. What weave look? This with this or? Okay, so with this little one, I'm kind of using it to try and go up to the lines. So this is what this little stamps are great for. Oh, that was quite an exciting moment. Oh, down the letter. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh my goodness, I've just realised how disciplined you have to be. I was so tempted then to just kind of go whoop, you know, to go where I would normally stamp these. But I then went, oh my goodness, that's going to be out the line, so I can't do that. So this is a really interesting process for me to just stick with being inside the lines. Oh, no, that's not going to be right. Okay, hold on. I do recommend you try this, guys. I really do. It's a really fun process, and it's quite liberating as well. Hello, Sheila. Lovely to see you. Look what I'm doing, Sheila. I'm making pretty letters. Hi, Wanda. It's a bit structured. I know it's a bit structured for me. It's okay. I'm surviving though. I'm getting through. Right. So I've just grabbed out that little one here because I thought it'd be nice to have some pool party inside the box. Yeah, inside the b. Okay. So I've got this lovely little. I don't know. I guess it's designed to go in the middle of as a stamen, but I'm just going to use it for trying to fill in some areas. Oh, you know what? And this I think has been. So I've stamped something on here because again, some of these are taking on a bluey tinge. Oh no, maybe not. It feels like that. Maybe I didn't clean my ink stamp properly. That could well be the case. It's been known for Ruth not to clean her stamps. I blame Tim Holtz. He says it's okay not to clean his stamps. You're too kind, Wanda. Thank you so much. Right. What about up there? Oh, I feel like there's a little space there. We want to connect some of these up a bit more. I feel like we need something more organic going on with it because the other stamps have quite a few curved lines to them, whereas these don't. I'm wondering if just some small dotties or some small flowers will just help to make it look a little bit more free. Let's see. A tiny little green leaf. Yes, that's a good idea. Oh yes, got one in here. Okay. Good thinking, Batman. Right, so I know I have presented this stamp set to you guys before, and I'm just going to remind you that this stamp here actually comes as one whole stamp, but I've cut it up. All right, I've done a bit of surgery so I can use that leaf on its own. All right. I think I'll go back to the purpose as. Hello, Martina. Nice to see you. Oh, me too, Christine. I'd love to show you the bumblebee. I'll have to wait until a certain sister sends it back to me, though. So we'll just have to enjoy watching her play with it for now. Right. Oh, I'm running out of spaces here now. So I'm trying to be good. I'm staying in the lines. There we go. Ooh. Actually, it's quite nice because there's a curve on this leaf, which is nice for coming around the curve of the bee there. Oh, the ink. Oh, see, I've got the stamp on my brain. The bumblebee colour. Yes, it won't be long now. I'll be able to. And also in the States, the paper pumpkin that's about to come out has got 4 of the new colours in it. So do look out for any American demos who do some videos using the new paper pumpkin, because we're going to get to see a sneaky peeky of the colours. So who's a demo in the States and has got paper pumpkin coming to them? I think Deborah. No, was it Deborah? Wanda. Wanda's got it. I'm regretting so much of the brown that I did earlier now, to be honest with you. I wish I'd thought about the green, but it doesn't matter. As I said, it's my first time, so I'm not going to get too upset about it, about the process, because there's always a first time to have a go with something, and you're not going to get it right straight away. Carol's getting it. There is something already on YouTube about the new one. Oh, really? Are there some demos that have got it already? Hi, Cindy. Okay, one last thing. No, we don't get paper pumpkin. We occasionally get a special one, but no, we don't. I'm just going in with these tiny little... Let me get you closer. Okay, so it's 3 little stars there. Oh, that's a point, yeah. In a bright green. Now I haven't got bright green on my desk, Martina, because it wasn't chosen. So maybe next time they will get chosen. But anyway, I'll keep going with this and we'll move on to C in a second. And I'm just trying to fill in the odd little gap that I can see. Yes, that's right, Sheila. We're getting 2 paper pumpkins in the fall this year, which is great, because the other year we had 1, didn't we? So that's going to be lovely. Right, okay, ready to do the rubbing out, I think. So just give it a moment for the ink to dry. I mean, Stampin' Up! Ink is impressive in that it dries pretty quickly. But obviously it depends on the humidity of your area and things. So, yeah, Pear Pizzazz is already in there. Oh, you think to put dots in Pear Pizzazz? Is that what you're suggesting? Okay. There we go. There's the B. B for Barbie. What's the time? Have we got time for one more? Should we do a C? We'll do A, B, C tonight, I think. Hello, Wendy March. to rescue my pieces of washi tape. Waste not, want not, hey? The small stamps disappear between the brighter colour. Yes, they do. Yeah. Oh, I've lost it now. Yeah, they do. But they do provide a nice little bit of detail and a contrast. And I'm wondering if I would next time perhaps go darker with some of the other colours, because the blue is so powerful and I hadn't quite anticipated that. It's probably worth, if you're actually planning to do this and make sure it's right, to actually just do a little sample, just stamp a little design, not do the full thing, just to check the colour matching. And also, it's not just to do with what colour you've chosen, but also to do with the depth of colour, so to do with the light and the darkness. So yeah, I know what, let's do that now, just to colour check. So let's have a think what colour scheme. Let's go for a completely different type of colour scheme. We'll still use what you guys have chosen, but let's have a look. We could go grapefruit grey, couldn't we? Mind you, that green is quite nice, and then balance it maybe with a bit of brown or basic grey. Yeah, let's do that. All right, so test it out. Let me decide what. I've got these lovely little flowers that I haven't used. Oh, and I was wondering if I could fit this small tulip in the sea. Let's bring it in. Let's check. Oh, Barbie's got it. Oh, Barbie, how can you not even look? Oh, come on, please tell us about the colours. Oh, this is nice. Look, the curve of that fits just into the sea. Oh, lush. Fabulous. Right, I love that. Oh, I wonder if that will fit in as well. Oh, look at that. Oh, let's get the other leaves out as well. Ooh. Can you tell I'm excited? Okay, Ruth, stop it now. Stop it. Plan your colours first. Right. Yes, quite likely. Barbie only got April's yesterday. Yeah, but Barbie, we want to know now. We can't wait. We want to know. Right. Where's my stamps gone? Oh, in front of me. Deary me. I know, Monica. Don't. Please don't. I'm trying not to, see it. Yeah, that yellow, that gorgeous yellow called Bumblebee. We're all going to be happy with that, aren't we? So for those of you who've actually seen the colour Bumblebee, is it a bit darker than crushed curry? I know, Melanie, and apparently Barbie's got it, but she's not looked at it yet. Oh, Connie's still waiting. Ooh, I got left behind. You prefer the lighter colour, do you? That one? Oh, sorry. The Bumblebee is lighter than crushed curry. Got you. Sorry, I thought you were talking about this. Oh, nice. Okay. That's cool. Oh, maybe it's the May paper pumpkin then. Ah. Okay, that's what it is. I know there's been quite a few announcements, Cindy, and it's tricky to know what to say when. Right. Sorry, now this is my test piece. I know you're thinking, what is she doing? I actually wanted to see if I could stamp some of the yellows and then stamp some of the pinks on top. Which one I prefer. Ah, okay, Barbie. I'll let you off. Right. Oh, where's my little leaf gone? I had it here a second ago. Oh, there it is. Oh, wrong way around. Oh, Christine, there's just been a few different announcements recently from Stampin' Up. So they're not necessarily things that we can talk about. And it's, yeah. Right. Yeah, we'll get to see that tomorrow. Right. Okay, let's get started with the stamping. Let's grab the pieces over. Hi, Vanessa. Nice to see you. Okay, I forgot I had to do this bit. And pretty much all of this has got to be freehand because it's so curvy. After all, it is a C. Ooh, went a bit off the line there. What's that, Sheila? Draw lines? I'm sure you could. Just go a bit slower than me. Just don't do it with like 50 people watching you at the same time. Yeah, that's the way you do it, Sheila. Right, I want to get some yellow down first. And I'm going to try fitting some of these lovely lovely slugs into the shape so that we can create a good amount of the shape. Oh, perfect. Love that. Okay, so let's have a look. I'm wondering if I'm going to have to go in with that one actually. Oh, that one I think. There. Nope. Might have to do that one. Then that one. There. Right, okay, that's gone okay. Let's get the lovely lipstick in. So I'm thinking, can I fit in one going that direction and one going in that direction? Don't drop the stamp, Ruth. Actually, around that curve there. Then there. Then one going off there. Yes. Okay, right. Cooking on gas. Hello, Mia. Yeah. Oh, don't go now. Just stay with me. Stay with me, Mia. You've basically we've been doing stamping the alphabet. We're on to C, so don't worry. You can go back and watch those. Stamp that one there. That one there. Stamp that there. Stamp that there. Okay. Right. I'm thinking it would be nice to introduce some of these more delicate, smaller stamps. Before I do that though, I want to clean off this pink from this stamp because I don't want this getting too stained. Oh, where's my cleaner gone? Oh, I had my cleaner on my desk the other day. I actually found it. There it is. What a great idea, Denise. Okay. Clean that off. There we go. Right. Why? I love that. Sheila just brings me back down to earth with a great big bump. Sheila, these are for possibly gift giving. So the idea is that you could maybe do a monogram for a person, a birthday. You could frame them. If you wanted to, you could do bunting, very fancy bunting, you know, happy birthday or whatever you want to do. And I don't know, I just had this idea in my head for so long and I finally got around to doing it. So yeah, that's why I'm doing it. Right, this lovely leafy thing I think we can use to fit in various places. And then we've got this one as well. What did Martina say? You just had the little stamp with the 3 dots. Yes, I've got that right here. There we go. Exactly. Yeah, exactly, Sheila. I have 26 projects to do without even having to think about it. And then there's this lovely little rose here. Oh, and there's more dots. Oh my word. Right, there's loads in here. Right, okay. So we need more definition along here and here. I have got some really cute little flowers that we could maybe do some little clusters of. So let's have a think. Maybe we could use lovely lipstick. Oops, I've got loads of stamps around the place. So let's go lovely lipstick in there. And I don't know, maybe one there. Oh no! Didn't press hard enough. There we go. I think we need another one there. Then let's grab this one. Get a bit of grapefruit grove on here, and it's nice to perhaps have a couple of flowers coming away from that little cluster there. And then, oh, I can't forget to actually put a few little flowers in here and there. Let's see, oh, one up here. Oh, I've been making cards with Magnolia Display and new edge dies. Ooh, nice. Ooh, let's see if I can pop one right, because I've got, you see, I've got this corner of the C there and I haven't filled it, so, oh, perfect. Right. Let's see if we can get some other flowers happening over here. Little clusters going up into that area. And I'm hoping to tie these all in with some green in a minute. So, But we'll do that in a second. I can only think about one thing at a time. Little cluster there. Let's fill that space there. Another one there. And there. Hi Ellen, how you doing? Good morning. Oop, no, I shouldn't have put one there. Oops, never mind. Oh well, anyway, it's a process. Enjoy the process. Right, let's get the green in. I think the green is going to make the difference. Your computer's not working. Oh no, are you meant to be doing, you know, worky work? Looks very cheerful. Good. It does, doesn't it? Right, so now I need to weave in some green and ooh no, that's not going to work. Right, I think I'm going to have to go back to the little leaf to do some very careful filling in. So yes, worky work. Oh dear, that word. I'm wondering whether we need to do a bit of stamping off, because I think this dark green is going to be very strong. Mind you, it worked there, didn't it? As long as I do some stamping off. Let's have a look. Okay, yeah, could work. Okay, let's go to an easier bit. Let's do this. It's almost like a jigsaw puzzle as well. Sorry, I whispered to myself then. I said I wanted the leaf coming from there. No, it's just plain old Times New Roman, Christine. I thought I'd keep it simple, because most people who have a word processing thing, you've all got Times New Roman, so I just kept it really, yeah, super simple. Okay, so I'm using these leaves now to try and just create that curve down that end there. Right, I probably need a few more green leaves in here. That's okay. And it actually helps to define the edges of the flowers so that they don't kind of just, the pink and the orange don't just kind of merge together. It's good to have that definition a little bit between the flowers. So this actually works okay. Oops, slightly out on that one, but never mind. Let's pull this around. Stress. Oh, that's a good point. Yes, the ampersand and the exclamation mark I'll have to. So that's 26, 27, 28, and then the, oh, sorry, what did someone say? What was the name of the A's and the E's that are squished together? Right, shall we do a little bit of dotting? I could go in there with, or maybe we don't need it. Maybe we could just do it in the Call Me Clover. or the Grapefruit Grove. Diphthong, thank you. Diphthong, diphthong. And I'll test it out on my little tester here. So I do recommend, if you're going to do this, have your little tester pot type thing, just to see how it all works. See if you're happy with it. I'm going to do it in the green as well. Oh yes, ampersand, hashtag, exclamation, question mark. Oh, I do like the green. Yeah, so it's about audition your, yeah, massive hashtag. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Hashtag Stampin' Up. Hashtag Artful Stampin'. Hashtag stamped monograms. Hashtag One Sheet Wonders. Oh, too late, Martina. Sorry. I can't wear a diphthong. Cindy, you're too funny. You never tried wearing a diphthong on your head? Or is it around your ears? Okay, I'm stopping there. Your diphthong cuts your cheese. Oh, does it, Esther? Really? I'm sure my children can play a diphthong too. You know, they shake it. A dinosaur with a lisp. I am still impressed with how quick Stampin' Up inks dry. Oh, by the way, you can buy these products through me. I always forget to say things like that. Yeah, so if you head to artfulstampin.co.uk, there are links to my shop. Actually, there's links to my shop in the description below, so if you ever want to just go straight there and shop. I'll go through all the colours and the stamp sets at the end of this video, so you can skip to there if you want to, or you can stay with me for a little bit. Okay, so I think we're done. I didn't end up using that lovely ferny one, but we've got plenty more alphabets to get through. So, yeah, the curve has worked out really beautifully. And having the pencil mark really does help. Cindy. Oh yes, I got a C. I googled what is the most used letter of the English alphabet for the beginning of names. Now see if you can guess which letter is the most common first letter of a name in the UK. I don't know, actually I don't know if it is just the UK. It might be English speaking countries. M, S and J. Kathleen, you win. It's J. Yeah, J. I think S is the most used. Oh no, E is in terms of language, full stop, all English language, E has the most words. Right, I'm just trying to put some of these away, and then I will go through all the stamp sets. So we have used tonight Beautiful Bouquet, Perfectly Framed, Perennial Birthday, and that is it. Yes, so around. Beautiful Bouquet, Perennial Birthday, and Perfectly Framed. Colours we have used, so on this, oh, let's start with A. Let's start at the very beginning. Right, A. We used Grapefruit Grove, Pizzazz, and Petal Pink. Okay, those are the three colours we used on that one. For the letter B, we used Basic Grey, Pizzazz, Soft Suede, Ruby Bushel, and Full Party. Okay, so we use those 5 on that one. Okay, and then finally C. We used Grapefruit Grove, lovely lipstick, Pineapple Punch, honestly, no matter what I do, I end up with ink everywhere. Look, ink all over. And Call Me Clover. Right, Pineapple Punch, Grapefruit Grove, lovely lipstick, and Call Me Clover. All right. Okay. Right, so the letters aren't squished together in names. Possibly not names, but if someone was trying to write a word, I thought it might be helpful. So there looks like a tulip in the sea. Yes, there's a tulip there, Angharad. Yep, there. Look, tulip. Is that what you mean, Angharad? Oh, timeless tulips. Where is it? Sorry, you're so right. Oh, it's hiding. Oh, sorry, guys. You are quite right. Timeless tulips and Perfectly Framed for that one. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, that was from the new. So the C was stamped with the timeless tulip, the smaller ones, not the bigger one. Although the bigger one might just fit on. I mainly focused on the 2 smaller ones, and then a combination of these to get the shape. And then these little dots and leaves and flowers for filling in. Then on this one, no, I didn't use... Oh, yes, I did. I used the 3 little stars. That one there. Just to do some filling in on that one. I'll let you know now. So these pieces of cardstock measure 8 by 8 inches. Because I figured that if you're wanting to purchase a frame, you can purchase frames at 8 by 8 inches. So these are... They measure about 5 inches. So when I did the Word document, now I could share the Word document, I guess. I've printed the 2 letters out on an A4 piece of paper. So if you're downloading the document for American sizing, you may just need to adjust it a little bit. But basically, you type in your letters or your word, whatever you want to do, then you make it larger. So I think this was about 550 point or 600, and then you outline the letter rather than, so you have a choice, like, do you want to bolden it, italicize it, strike through, underline. One of the options is to outline. So you tell it to outline, and then, you know, play with the sizing, you know, print it out, see what you prefer. You know, there's lots of different ways of doing it. And then you just draw with your pencil round the back. Then you place it down, draw over the letter that's there, and it will transfer it onto your piece of cardstock. All right. Can you imagine what would happen if there was a set with only spots and dots? It would never come out from the craft room. Oh, thank you, Cindy. So who's got J? Oh, you look forward to Wanda. You look forward to letter J because you've got J grandchildren. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, so I suppose what I could do is just come on and do a few more letters every so often. But there's nothing stopping you having a go. Please don't, you know, just because I haven't got up to J doesn't mean you can't do it. So just oh, well, I should have a go, you know. It's quite fun to do. Now, this is the first time I've done it, so I would, on reflection, say you do not have to push as hard as I did, that I did for the A. Oh, thank you, Monica. Oh, thank you so much. You obviously appreciate this lesson today. This is Times New Roman, and it's the alphabet, obviously the capital letters. I wanted to keep it quite simple, and also I quite like having the serif. So fonts that are serifed have these little bits at the ends, and I just thought that was quite classy and nice. No, have you got a Word document, Martina? You should be able to highlight the alphabet and then check where it says the font number. Yes, there's a drop down box, but you can also type in it. So you just click on where the number is for the size font, and then you just type your own number. Okay. You will also have to print out finally as Ruth rubbed out the letters. What do you mean, Esther? Oh no, this is just pencil. This is just paper, copy paper. Sorry, what did Vanessa ask? Could you print directly onto Whisper White? Yes, you could do print directly in a faint colour if you wanted to, but then you couldn't rub it out. That's the issue. So that's why we did the good old-fashioned transfer technique with the pencil. And you know, I'll keep these. I won't, you know, I'll put these in a folder and I'll reuse these. Obviously, if you go to use it again, you may just need to go over. I won't do it on here, but you may just need to go over the back again with your pencil so that it's got enough carbon on the back. And then you just, you know, go again. Yeah, it shows up faintly. So you only want just a very faint line. It doesn't have to be very dark at all. Thank you, Helen. All right, are there any other questions? It might be that as you know, you might come back and watch it and then you've got other questions. So please post your questions on this video and I will try and get back to you too with the answer. Next to font star, there is an A with an upward arrow. Just keep it until it's big enough. Yeah. This is just a bog standard HB pencil. Look how old it is. It says Woolworths on it. We don't even have Woolworths in the UK anymore. It feels like a HB, but you could do it with a softer pencil if you wanted to. But oops, sorry, no. I wouldn't do it any harder than a HB. I don't know what that is in numbers. No, I didn't mask at all, Angharad. If you go back and watch from the beginning. So it literally is a pencil transfer, stamp within the lines, rub the pencil out. All right. So if you want to vote A, B or C, instead of 1, 2, 3, usually it's 1, 2, 3, isn't it? But we're not doing that tonight. It's A, B or C. Christine, sleep well. Lovely to see you. Can you put Nova Scotia in your prayers tonight? Yes. What's happening in Nova Scotia, Barbie? B, C, then A. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Barbie. I'll Google that. I'll have a look. Hi, Vicky. Nice to see you. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Barbie. Okay, yeah, we'll do. Right, there we go. Thank you so much for joining, everybody. Vicky, you'll be able to watch the replay in a second. So we've been looking at doing alphabets. So welcome to the first in a series, and hopefully I'll see you back here for some more. I should be back over tomorrow. I'll be back on tomorrow night. I might fit in a one sheet wonder at some point during the day, but then in the evening I should be on to talk about the whatever's retiring. Okay, so lots of love to you all, and yeah, we'll be praying for Nova Scotia. Right, lots of love to you all, guys. Take care for now. Bye.